Hi guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here talking about my very first experience with gel nail polish. I recently went on holiday, start of January, and before that, not very recently at all, Madam Glam had sent me over their gel starter kit. I thought this would work perfectly. No chipping, long wear, and it is the first time that I've applied gel nails. I have worn gel nails in the past on my toes specifically. I had gel pedicures through the summer, so from maybe April to October, those 6 months, I will have gels on my toes anyway, so I am used to having them on, and I knew a little bit about how to apply them and how to remove them from watching someone else do them. But it was my first time doing it on myself and using a light and things like that. So I have got some close-ups for you of what was in the kit and a little bit about the removal and about everything close up, because there was obviously a light and things. So I will obviously now cut to those close-ups and we will come back in a minute to discuss pros and cons. So inside the starter kit you get to pick 3 colours. So the ones that I went for are all in the One Step gel. So black is what I am wearing on my nails, and that's just a plain black cream. Caliente is the next one, and you can kind of see there what colour it is. Let me just open it, and on the top, but it is like a hot pink colour. And this last one is black and silver, and it just kind of looks a bit metallic-y. I thought it was going to be more of a holographic black, and that is why I picked it out, if I can open it. But it's more of like a metallic-y black, if that makes any sense, if you can see that there. I don't think there's scattered hollow in it, which is what I thought it was going to be. It's kind of hard to pick from the little blobs online, but those are the 3 that I pick, and in each starter pack you get to pick which 3 you want. So that's what I went for. This is the light itself, so Madam Glam on there with the button to turn it on, and you can see you can fit 3-4 fingers in there at a time. You can't fit your whole hand in it because it's just this one strip, and you can see there's the light there. What's great is when you press the button, it is an automatic 2-minute timer, so as soon as the 2 minutes is gone, the light turns off and you know that you're good to go. And then the plug and the wire just comes separately. Now if you live outside of the UK, you will recognise this is not the appropriate plug for where we live, so if you don't have this adapter, then you will have to buy something. I picked up a cheap one from eBay, a multi-use one, and it worked really well, and it just converts into that. So just be prepared that if you live not in, I think it's just US and Canada, then you'll have to buy something else. Also comes with an instruction manual that I'm showing you very poorly there, with the lights, step by step how to do it, and it was very nice and clear and simple. And then it also comes with this little bag here, which has a few little bits in there. So it does have some tin foil for removal, which I'm going to use, has a little rough nail file for removal, and it also has a little wooden stick. So that's what comes in the gel starter kit. So these are the nails after 10 days wear. So I put them on a couple of days before we went away. I've been away for a week and now I'm back. So let's have a little close-up of the application and what they look like. So this hand is my better hand. This is like my swatching hand, and as you can see they have held up extremely well. A tiny little nick there, but they've held up really well, and I think it's because I did a slower application on this, and I only did 2 coats, and I think that's what it is. You can't rush these, you have to do a nice slow even application, and as you can see it's paid off. Whereas Cinderella hand, as you can see, I don't know if it's even legible, is a bit bobbly and a bit rushed. I did put a 3rd coat on, I just rushed it, didn't allow it to cure properly, and that is what's then led to some nicks and then it not really being sealed down very well. It still lasts really well, and from afar it looks good, but it's just my application, so basically you can't rush it. Yeah, so that is, you can see the difference there as you hold them up together, but that is what they looked like after 10 days wear. Now to take them off, what they recommend is you get a really hard grit file. This is just a Manny and Lola one, and then you break the top layer. So we'll just see if I can do this on camera. So if you can see there, it's no longer shiny. You do that across all the nails, and then you wrap them in a little bit of cotton pad with acetone on, and then you wrap them in tin foil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the removal off camera, and I'm going to come back and just see what my nails are like underneath. So as you can see from my nail wear there, they did last really well. I would just say that the application is absolutely key when it comes to this. You can't spend time rushing the application. You can't not cure them under the light for the amount of time that they say. You definitely need to have at least, I would say, an hour to do probably hands. Definitely I would say would take an hour by the time you prep them. You do 2 coats on each, and they obviously take the 2 minutes to dry, a little bit of time in between. You also need to be prepared for the fact that the gel polish is thicker than most nail polishes. If you're mainly a nail polish wearer rather than gels, you will have to adapt to the fact that there is a thicker consistency in the nail polish itself, and it also has a much stronger scent. So just application wise, there's a few things that are slightly different, but on the whole, putting it on is very similar. Just be prepared for the fact that the formula is going to be thicker. With regards to the kit itself, like I say, I thought that it definitely had everything that you needed to get started. It definitely was a perfect starter kit. There wasn't anything that I was thinking, oh, I don't have this. Like I say, we had the fire, we had the foils. The only thing, like I say, was with the adapter. If you're not in the US, you will need to purchase yourself an adapter. But the kit itself did have everything that you would need, which is great, because I hate it when you have these complete kits that then you don't have everything. And I like that it included some polish in the kit itself. So I have looked this up online, but like I say, I did get sent mine from Madam Glam, but at the moment it is on Madam Glam's website for $99. So I will link the direct link down below to this if you wanted to check it out in any way. They do obviously sell gel polishes separately if you wanted to buy those. This lamp kit will obviously work with other gel polishes, and obviously the lamp is just like triggered for 2 minutes. So if you buy from another brand that needs more or less time, that might be slightly differently, but you can obviously use this kit once you have it on any type of gel nail polish. It's not restricted to Madam Glam. I do have a discount code with Madam Glam, and that is always linked in the description box for people if they want to use it. It's not an affiliate, it's just there if you want to do it. So if you want to purchase anything through them, please feel free to save yourself some money and use that code. After removing all the gel nail polish, a lot of people were mainly, when I put up that I was wearing them, were very interested to see what my nails were like underneath. Now, I found them to be just a little bit dry would be my only thing. It was not cracking, it was not tired, they weren't damaged, I would say, at all. All I would say is when I moved it off, I just looked at them, I thought, you need a good thick bit of oil, so I just put oil over all of my nails and just left them overnight, and then I applied polish like normal in the morning. However, from having gel polish on my toes for long periods of times, I can see that it does affect your nails if you wear them in the long run. So if you're someone like me that mainly wears nail polish, but you're going on holiday, you've got an event that you need them to not chip, I would have no problem saying that I would do this again and it didn't damage personally my nails in any way. However, I can't speak for somebody who's going to wear gels over and over and over and over and over again, because like I say, when I did have them on my one time I did gels on my toes for about 18 months. Every 6 weeks I had them applied and removed. And I did find by the end of the 18 months, what caused me to take the break like I now do seasonally is because the gel wasn't holding onto my nail very well. And I don't know if it's because the nails weren't breathing in amongst the gel. So I was just going gel, 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 and my nails just needed a moment to breathe. And now I do it every 6 months, like 6 months period, and then I have a gap. My nails I haven't had any problems with it. So just bear that in mind, and everyone's nail chemistry and body chemistry is different. I would love to know your experiences with gel nails down below. Like I say, I'm going to be testing this kit out later in the year. We've got 2 more holidays booked this year, which I'm very excited about, so I will definitely be getting these out and probably trying out the other colours on my holidays later in the year. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.